So what is going on with the stock market today? What's going on, team? It's Ricky here with Tactical Solutions, here with a super quick stock market update. Make sure that if you guys are just getting started, you guys subscribe to the channel, drop a thumbs up on this video. And if you have any questions after this video, you can always shoot me a direct message via Discord, which is the first link in the description, or via Instagram, and that's that third link down below. I am verified on Instagram, and that is my only Instagram account. All the other ones that are going to try to message you are fake, and I can promise you that. So let's go ahead and get started. NASDAQ market quickly began to pull on back, a quick change of direction when we broke below the moving average. We began to make aggressive lower lows, lower highs. Is that because of a series of economic reports? No, these reports came out and it was actually still when the market was indicating signs of an uptrend, and or it was beginning to somewhat change direction, but it was during its last report of the construction spending and the ISM manufacturing index. They both came in lower than expected, which is normally a good thing. Based off of the ones that were reported pre-market hours, that's like the PCE pricing, the PCE core, those all came in higher than expected, which normally is a bad thing. But again, the market reacted in a positive way. Now, what is kind of the market outlook? What's going on right now? Well, first off, today is the first trading day of the month. Yesterday was the last trading day of the month of November. So we call it headline momentum, where again, there's a lot of pressure being put on today and on yesterday if we're going to have a green month, if we're going to have a red month, and kind of setting the tone for the overall month. On top of that, what happened yesterday? Well, yesterday, Jerome Powell spoke, which is the head of the Federal Reserve, and when he spoke, he kind of gave the expectation that even as soon as the month of December, the Federal Reserve can possibly lead to lower interest rate hikes. As of right now, the market's down about 0.5%. It's nothing too significant, especially after the enormous move that we had yesterday. A little pullback is not much of a surprise. We're still well above the moving average. Let me share with you my plan. This is just my plan. Please do not copy me. I make mistakes all the time. This is just for you to understand my thought process of what I intend to do. QQQ, right? So I trade TQQ, which goes up when the market goes down. I trade SQs if the market's selling off, as SQs goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. If we break below the moving average on the 5-minute time frame, I will consider the idea of going into SQQQ. If I still see there to be more signs of it being bullish today, but that's just my opinion. If we begin to break above the EMA, right, and begin to make higher highs, I will step on the gas and enter heavier on TQQQ. That's literally just what I'm focused on today. It has pulled back enough that there's decent upside potential, especially if you're looking at something like TQQQ, whereas of right now, based off of current price points, which, and again, nothing's guaranteed, but over 4%, 420 to be exact, joke. What is the downside potential? Well, as of right now for SQQQ, based off of, again, recent performance, I'm waiting for the break above the moving average on SQQQ. From there, we have a huge range to kind of work with, but again, I'm waiting for confirmation. So just make sure that you update your alerts for SQs and for TQs if these are ones that you specifically choose to trade. If not, again, you can always just pay attention to QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF. It's a 1-for-1 ETF. And then we can just follow accordingly. So I have an alert set for the break above right around 292 to 292.20, and then the break below QQQ right around that 290 price point. That would be more of confirmation on the 5-minute time frame. That direction is actually in our favor. I just find myself, and again, I can only speak from my experience, I find myself often, if I only look at the 1-minute time frame or even shorter time frames, that I make impulsive decisions, and I'm more likely to make impulsive decisions if I'm trying to look at every minute of what the market has to offer. When I begin to slow things down, I look at the 5-minute. Other people like to look at the 10 or the 15 or the 30-minute. It really slows things down. So if you're someone that makes impulsive decisions, then understand that this might be something that you might want to consider to make less impulsive decisions, to wait more for true confirmation when something is actually indicating signs of an uptrend or actually beginning to sell off, right? All we know is that based off of yesterday and the market sentiment is that the market reacted in a positive way due to what Jerome Powell said, and that's the expectation that as soon as December, the Federal Reserve should be lowering interest rate hikes or being less aggressive with their interest rate hikes. So very excited to follow up. I wanted you guys to understand my market outlook for the overall day, and then also to understand the different economic reports that were released today. I also want you guys to be aware of, my job is just to make you aware. The only live speech that I have here under the federalreserve.gov website is on December 1st. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to watch it, feel free to watch it. I will not be live streaming this. I don't think that it will influence the market too much, but that's just my opinion. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Again, if you guys are just getting started into the stock market, I'd love to be a resource for you. And all you literally have to do is subscribe and turn on those post notifications. I do trade live every single day. If you want to not only be able to watch me trade live, see my entry, see my exit, but most importantly, hear my thought process on why I'm entering, on why I'm exiting, or why I'm cutting losses, then again, the overall idea of that is explained every single day right at market open with the Learn Plan Profit team. That's that second link down below. We are running a $150 off sale. So if you want to take advantage of that, that's that second link in the description. Appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.